All right, guys. So for your second assignment, the two concepts that we really want to teach and show you about are things called stanzas and couplets. So a stanza is just a paragraph in poetry. In this case, we have two stanzas in this poem called the poetry. But not all stanzas are only 4 lines. Like you can have stanzas that are longer than 4 lines, but it's usually centered around one idea or one thought, just like a paragraph in your essays. So that's what a stanza is, and a couplet are just 2 lines next to each other let rhyme. So, for example, I'm going to read the first stanza, and then I'm going to give it to Mrs. Waters. But if we were to read the first stanza, it says, "Underneath the poet tree, come and rest a while with me." Hey, those 2 words rhyme, right? So tree and me rhyme. That would be considered a couplet. And then the next 2 lines are, "And watch the way the web weaves between the shady story leaves." So hey, 2 more rhyming words. We got weaves and leaves. So those would be 2 couplets in 1 stanza.
So if we're taking a look at them, I'm sorry, I'm being Vanna White and my lines are a little bit messy. If we're looking at tree and me, think of it being as a couple lines that rhyme. So this right here is our couplet. And again, my handwriting is awful and I'm writing on a tablet. So there's our couplet, and then weaves and leaves would be another couplet. Okay. So then if we come down here again to this one, tree and sea, those lines rhyme and become a couplet, and climb and rhyme become another couplet. And then we can tell the difference between the stanzas because the stanzas or the paragraphs are separated by a space. So we can see that space right there.
And notice how these ones they're not indented, right? So like the whole rules of writing, and I think that's one of the cool things about poetry is that you don't always have to abide by those rules of writing, you know?
Yes.
So I don't know, it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. So the homework, the assignment that you have, your marching orders are to create a poem, and it can be based on one of the things that you listed in your heart map, which I would suggest because that makes sense to me. Is that we need 2 stanzas, 4 lines each that would have couplets. All right, so you would essentially be writing 8 lines, 4 lines each let rhyme.
Correct. So if you take a look at the homework assignment that I did give to you, there is an example where I wrote a rhyming couplet poem about my cat Titus. Titus was listed in my heart map. He's my boy kitty, and he's the one that is right in the center of my heart with the rest of my animals. So if you get a chance, read that over, and you can see how I used rhyming couplets to talk about my cat.
All right, guys, go on and get writing.